Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Hope you're doing well. We are going to create with this, I don't know, it's some kind of basket. So come on in, y'all. If you don't see a red box right there, that just means you're catching the live. Good morning, good morning. Today is, what is today? Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday, October 4th. I hope you're well. Most of you will be catching the replay. So just comment hashtag replay when you hop on. I got this from Pop Shelf, I believe. Yes, Pop Shelf. And we're going to use it to create, I don't know, a basket for my door. So keyword is basket. I'm going to give you another spin on the club transfer for the month. So let me take this off. We're going to leave the basket color as is. But look, y'all, it's even got a handle. Isn't that cute? Super cute, right? Pop Shelf. I got this at Pop Shelf. All right, so I'm going to put the basket down here for a second, more than a second. But we're going to use the club transfer. I'm going to scoot back so that you guys can see what I have going on, y'all. What is up? Good morning, good morning. All right, so we're going to grab an ink mat and some material, fabric. And we need to cut some of this. Let me see how much. I'm not sure how much. About that much. All right, so let me grab my scissors. And let's see. If I do it like that, let me cut along this line. This seam, hem, no, not hem. Fold. And let's just rip this apart. Who doesn't love ripping fabric? Okay, so if we do this like so, it should cover all of our transfer. But is it straight? Is it even? Is it, I don't know. All right, hey friends, how are you? Good morning. Hi, hi Donna. I'm gonna use the club transfer. We're gonna use a piece of material that I found in my stash. It's like muslin material. I like to have that in my stash because you just never know when you need a plain color, right? All right, so we're gonna put this on my ink mat here because I need it to stay in place. So let me just get this going here. And we're gonna use paste on this because this is gonna go on the front of the basket and I'm not gonna wash it. So I'm just gonna use paste. And we're going to get this potty started. All right, get all the wrinkles out, get all the bubbles, just like so. Hello, everybody. Thank you. This shirt is on our website, amy2zapdesigns.com. It's the number 2. All right, so let's open this up. This is the club transfer. If you comment the word basket, click on shop products, then you can join the club by clicking join my club button, and you will get this sent to your home. And there's a new one every single month. All right, let's see if this works. I have some colors here that I have picked out, but I don't know, y'all, what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I don't know. I might need those later. So I'm gonna get my colors ready. I've got orange, yellow. I don't want that yellow. I want, let's grab saffron. It's like the mustard yellow. And then we'll grab a green. Hi, Brenda Perry. So hit the heart button for me, y'all. I did grab our brown, which is our bark color. We might incorporate that. But I literally have no clue how we're going to do this. So there's an outer line here. Then we have the words. And maybe if I keep doing this, it'll come to me. Probably not. So what I was thinking about doing, and I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it and see what happens. All right, so let's go in with our green color. And we're gonna just do the edges of this entire transfer. It is an oval shape. This is club project number 2, y'all, for the month. Pretty awesome, and it's only the 4th. Hopefully we can bust out several more for you club members so that you get an idea. Okay, next, I'm gonna go in with saffron, and we're gonna do, hopefully this will show up on here. I didn't even think about that. Hopefully. So I am using paste, not ink, on this fabric because I'm not going to wash it. Now, if you were making something that needed to be washed and dried, you would want to use ink because you could heat set that and make it permanent. So let's see what we got. Now, I'm working kind of fast because I don't want my paste to dry in the screen. Hopefully it won't, but if it does, then we'll just have to figure out what we're gonna do. Because I don't really wanna, well, I guess I could lift it up. We should probably lift it up and do the right thing. Okay, so we're gonna release the paste. Ooh, it did come out okay. All right, lay it back down. There was a spot on the E that I need to go back over. Right here. Just lay it back down, and then the N over here. Come on. There we go. But all you have to do is just lift it up and lay it back down. Lift it up, lay it back down. So let's check these others. The A over here. Okay, everything else looks good. Now that I have lifted that up, I want to make sure that all of the other silk screen areas are pressed back down because I don't want any air bubbles here on my design, okay? Now, I've also got an orange color. I think we're just gonna do all of the middle in orange. Good morning, everybody. I hope that y'all have a fantastic day and make it great. I am going to make it a great day. Now, also, whenever you type in the word basket, there's going to be, and you click on shop products, there's going to be several things that you need to take a look at. We have them all right there for you. The cutout of the week is the joy. And then we have our October craft box where you get some supplies to create that. And then I will show you how to do it in a private group towards the end of the month. You'll get kind of like a, I don't know, not really an instruction sheet, but you'll get a sheet on how to join the group and all the things. And if you ever have any questions, just send us a message, send our page a message, A to Z Designs, and we will get you taken care of. All right. So I've removed all of the excess. That is so important to do, y'all. Don't leave it on there. All right, and I already see a spot that I missed right over here. Before I lift it all the way off, actually I'm not going to because I have three little dots that I want to do in orange. Forgot about those. There we go. Ta-da. All right, here we go. Hi, Michelle. Sharon, I hope your day is delightful. All right, so we're gonna lift it off. We're gonna place this over here. So this is just an ink mat. It is sticky and it's holding my fabric down so that it does not move, okay? And let me just move all of this out of the way and I'm gonna show you how to clean it, and then we're going to assemble our basket that we got with some fall. Y'all, is it called fall foliage? Floral? Which one? Because I don't know. Thanks, Juanita. All right, so let's take this off. This is what allows you to use the transfers over and over by cleaning them off. Okay, super important step that you do this. Okay, it's very easy. Just grab you some, I don't know, you can get these dish mats on Amazon. When you type in the word basket and click shop products, you will see our Amazon store. Okay, so I wiped it all off. Then we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna do the exact same thing with our board eraser. And when you join club this month, by the 15th, you get 12 free transfers. And then if you're a club member right now, spend $100. It is Transfer Palooza, so that's buy 3, get 1 transfer free. Spend $100 and you'll get a reusable frame and a pack of board erasers for free, y'all. I feel like I keep saying free, but it's the truth. All right, so there is that. This is clean, ready to be used again throughout the month. Is that big mat from Amazon? This one? Yes, it is. It is. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm gonna lay my transfer sticky side up and take the backer sheet. So this is what the transfer comes on. There is like a yellowish side. That is not the back. So you want to marry up the edges and the corners of the white side and place it right back on there for storage. And I'm struggling with this morning, y'all. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Okay, so see, it's on the backer sheet, ready to be used again. Okay, thanks, Gail. We also have our t-shirts on in the message that you received. Just click shop products and it's all there. There's a whole bunch of stuff to scroll through. All right, I think this is going to be cute for our basket. Look. But I want to make sure it's dry before I lift it off. This dryer does not get super hot, so it's not going to melt my ink mat. And this is paste. We are using paste. All right, so let's take this off. And then I'm going to set this over here. And now we have our piece of fabric, okay, with our design on it. I'm going to let this blow through. This is the back side. Just to make sure. Y'all, this would be a cute little garden flag. Get you one of those garden flags. Wouldn't that be cute? Okay. Basket here. Okay, and we're going to take this some way, shape, or form, put it on here. Now, I realize that it's too wide, so I am going to cut it right there. and rip it. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Let's see. Okay, so now we have this. All right, the only side that's not frayed like I want it is this side right here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it, but let's try. Don't know that there's enough to tear. There, that's better. Okay, so now, ideally what I want to do is tack this to the basket, but I already see that I don't like how big it is. So we're just going to take some more off. There. Now we're talking. Okay, so just like so. And I'm going to attempt to tack this in a very interesting way. Okay, so there's that. Isn't that pretty, y'all? I think it's pretty. All right, so we've got that down. And I'm going to, y'all are going to laugh at me, but ideally I want to be able to remove this, right, for something else. I'm going to attempt to put glue dots on this fabric and see what happens. And see if it sticks well enough to the basket. You could use Velcro. I mean, you could glue it if you didn't want to take it off. But we're going to try it. And by golly, I think it's going to work. It's solid. Look. Oh, good, Amy. You should make one. Okay, so there is our material. Now, y'all are going to laugh at me again. I literally went to the garage and just pulled every piece of fall stuff that I saw in there. And I'm going to spread these out. Ooh, look at that. And make it crazy. Let's see what else I have. What else do I have? Let's see. Let me get all of this in my face. Hold on. This in there. It's just for the door, y'all. Let's put some of this in there. Spread this out. But y'all can do this however. If you're a professional floral arrangement person, you may think that this looks like a crazy mess, but this is me and how I'm doing it. It doesn't have to be perfect, in my opinion, because it's not permanent. And then I've got these fun little pom-poms. So, what do y'all think? You could use brads, absolutely. But y'all, go grab you some of this. Change up the color. But y'all, that's all we got. That's our project. I think it's cute. Maybe add a little bit more green in here. But that's what I had on hand, just to give you an idea. Use the club transfer on a basket, on a piece of fabric, and it does come off because we used glue dots. Fun, fun, fun. So y'all have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye.